America's new 24-hour vessel manifest rule, framed to eliminate the danger of weapons of mass destruction, in fact has put danger to India's exports. The US has now confirmed it will take steps to tackle the problems faced by India's exporters. The new US customs regulations state that all details of any vessel entering the US should be made available 24 hours before the entry. Failure of declaration would lead to penalties, liquidated damages and denial of loading. But today, the customs attaché to the US Embassy, James Dozier, said India's exporters can communicate their problems to the American authorities and they will be properly tackled. So how serious is that problem, and are there any more? Let's ask Chand Anand, President Exporters Guild, who's right here with us in our studios. Manifestation, manifesting a problem. Your takes.
This is a move, I presume, to just put another blockade, another kind of a hurdle in the exports, because apparently it was earlier also there. So the hype being given is, if it's not very clear from the authorities, if it involves, say, one community and the whole vessel is being affected and other people, then it's going to be a very dangerous move. But I presume...
Is that the case?
It could be, because if it says that everybody could be put to earlier the particular cargo, if it's not cleared, but directed clearly manifested, it would not affect the entire cargo. And furthermore, the most important is that this is the shipping line's responsibility,
not the exporters.
This not the exporters' community responsibility. We don't know why the attaché says that exporters can come and explain their problems. But coupled with it, the question is not this. The question is our government in a mindset to counter such a thing? We have seen in the past that a similar kind of a regulation, which is called the namesake statement, which is again a part of the manifest problem of the customs USA clearances, has rebounded on the exporters because the government of India, Textile Ministry, has not tackled that issue with them.
But that responsibility should actually lie with the US Customs.
Surely it's a customs responsibility under what name and manifest particular numbers and all those things. If goods have been cleared, if they do not tally, the Indian Textile Ministry tells the exporters that you are responsible to get it from US. So therefore already there is a diagonal forces working to
so what you're saying, effectively, these are all measures taken by the US, keeping the WTO in mind.
Yes.
And the Indian exporter is being made to suffer by the Indian government, who's not actively taking measures to actually prevent such happenings. That's the problem.
I think this is the right position, because as I told you, the namesake statement, the exporters' entire community vehemently talked that we are only exporters and we are not importers. This is an importer's obligation, but authorities over here have not heard about it.
So what really are you going to do, given the fact that America is not going to step down?
America is not going to. This is where the serious issue comes in, because if America is putting such kind of barriers and we are not prepared to meet it, even a WTO 5% performance of the Indian exports on textiles, for example, they are saying that you are a developed country now, so therefore they want to skip out of the 2004 area where the export quota is going to be removed. Even if they can stretch this kind of an argument, these arguments can also be stretched to negate the exports, for which the government of India has to have a very, very serious and update connections with the authorities. The issue has to be taken up and tackled. That look, where are the exporters involved into it? And when the very fact that they're inviting the exporters and saying that they can come back and we can redress their problems, it shows that there is something hidden behind it.
Right.
So let us understand what's the, first of all, the government should the exports.
So clearly a lot of homework has to be done by the government,
that's the point,
and they have to take an aggressive stance.
Right.
Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks.